Hello friends, this is Kunal. Hope everyone is fine. Everyone must have checked introductory video related to CFR. If not, check the link of first video in description box. Let's summarize the first video. In first video, we mainly focus on what is CFR, how to read CFR, applicable CFR for pharma. Let's start with the 21 CFR. In this video, we mainly focus on part 211. What is 21 CFR? Code of Federal Regulation applicable for food and drugs. In this part 11, which is applicable for electronic records and electronic signature. Part 210, applicable for current good manufacturing practice in manufacturing, processing, packing or holding of drugs. We will discuss part 210 in next video. Now let's move to part 211. So what is part 211? Part 211 is applicable for current good manufacturing practice for finished pharmaceuticals. As you aware that parts are divided into subparts and sections. Here also part 211 divided into 11 subparts, and these 11 subparts again divided into 60 different sections. Here it is very easy to remember part 211 and 11 subparts. 11 is common factor here, so we can easily remember that part 211 is divided into 11 subparts. These subparts are from A to K. Let's concentrate on next slide. So part 211 is divided into 11 subparts. Subpart A, general provisions. Subpart B, organization and personnel. Subpart C, building and facilities. Subpart D, equipment. Subpart E, control of components and drug product containers and closures. Subpart F, production and process controls. Subpart G, packaging and labeling control. Subpart H, holding and distribution. Subpart I, laboratory controls. Subpart J, records and reports. Subpart K, return and salvage drug products. So in this video, we will mainly discuss about the subpart A, B and C. Otherwise, video will be very lengthy. Let me elaborate further on the subpart A. Subpart A, general provisions. In this, first section is 211.1, that is scope. So here, the scope of this part is related to the drug products which are prepared or administered to human or animals. Here they have mentioned excluding the progesterone emission tomographic drugs. So what is the mean by PET drugs? These are the radioactive drugs which is covered in part 212. And second section is definitions, that is 211.3. So here they have given the definitions in the part 210.3. All the definitions from that part are applicable to this part also. So definitions such as batch, drug product, active ingredient, inactive ingredient, in process material, lot, yield, given in part 210.3, and which are applicable to part 211 also. Subpart B, organization and personnel. This subpart B is divided into four sections. First section is 211.22, which is applicable to responsibilities of quality control unit. Here we will see the main responsibilities of quality control unit: to approve or reject all components, drug product, containers, closures, in-process material, packaging material, labeling, and drug products. Second is to review production records. Without review of production records, quality control unit not release the batch for the market. Adequate laboratory facilities for the testing and approval. And last one is approving or rejecting all procedures or specifications impacting on product. Second section is 211.2.5, which is for personal qualifications. So all personnel shall have education, training and experience or any combination of these. So he can perform the assigned functions given to him. And second is an adequate number of qualified personnel to perform and supervise the manufacture, processing, packing or holding of product. So adequate number of personnel should be available to perform the all tasks. Third one is 211.28, which is applicable for personal responsibilities. So all the persons should wear the clean cloth and use PPE appropriate for the duties they perform. Second one is they should practice the good sanitation and health habits. Third one is authorized personnel shall enter access control area. Fourth one is any person having illness or open lesion that affect the drug product shall be excluded from the direct contact. And last one is person shall inform to supervisor. So if any person is ill or having the open lesions, he or she should inform to the supervisor. And last one is 211.34, which is applicable for consultants. So consultants should have sufficient education, training and experience or any combination of these to advise on the subject for which they are retained. Records shall be maintained stating the name, address and qualification of any consultant and the type of service they provide. So all these are the only bullet points. For more details, you can check the USFDA site. Subpart C, buildings and facilities. In that section, first is 211.42, design and construction features. So suitable size building should be available for the manufacturing of products. Construction and location should be easy for cleaning, maintenance and proper operations. Adequate space for the orderly placement of equipment and flow of materials to prevent mixture and cross contaminations. Third one is operations shall be performed within specifically defined areas of adequate size. So for all operations, there should be specific defined area and also size. So in process store for raw material, also finished good before and after release. So there should be the enough space. So there should not be any mix up or cross contamination due to inadequate space. Operations relating to the manufacture, processing and packing of penicillin shall be performed in separate facilities. Next section is 211.44 related to lighting. Adequate lighting shall be provided in all areas. Next section is 211.46 ventilation, air filtration, air heating and cooling. Adequate ventilation shall be provided. Equipment for adequate control over air pressure, microorganisms, dust, humidity and temperature shall be provided for facility. Air filtration systems, including pre-filters and particulate matter air filters, shall be used when appropriate on air supplies to the production areas. Air handling systems for penicillin facility shall be separate. Next section is 211.4.8 related to the plumbing. Potable water shall be supplied under continuous positive pressure. If potable water not meeting standards given in 40 CFR Part 141, then it should not be used Drain shall be of adequate size with an air brake or other mechanical device to prevent backflow of used contaminated water. Next section is 211.50 Sewage and refuse. Sewage, trash, and other refuse in and from the building and immediate premises shall be disposed of in a safe and sanitary manner. Sewage means all the waste material from the building drainage. Trash means unwanted material thrown which is of not use. Next section is 211.52 Washing and toilet facilities. So adequate washing facilities including hot and cold water, also the soap should be provided. Air dryers or single service towels should be provided wherever applicable. Clean toilet facilities easily accessible to working areas should be provided in the building. We're discussing all sections in brief. Stay with me. We will correlate all the points with 483 observation in next slide. So next section is 211.56 Sanitation. Buildings shall be clean and sanitary condition. Areas shall be free from rodents, birds, insects and other animals. Trash and organic matter shall be disposed in timely manner. There shall be written procedures for responsibility, cleaning schedules, equipments and materials to be used for the sanitation process. There shall be written procedures for use of rodenticides, insecticides, fungicide fumigating agents, cleaning and sanitizing agents. Only registered agents shall be used. Next section is 211.58 Maintenance. Any building used in the manufacturing, processing, packing or holding of a drug product shall be maintained in a good state of repair. So let's move to the important topic related to the 483 observations. This is bonus slide for all my subscribers. Here this table shows a breakdown of particular section, observation and frequency. This is the data of 483 observations from 1 October 2018 to 30 September 2019. So let's do section wise review. Responsibilities of quality control unit 304 observations. Personal qualification 121 observations. Personal responsibilities 25 observations. Design and construction features 177 observations. Lighting, plumbing system 2 observations. Ventilation, air filtration 20 observations. Washing and toilet facilities 4 observations. Sanitation 22 observations. So lots of observations given on these three sections, so we can improve our facility or building responsibilities, personal qualification, and we can avoid these 483 observations. These are the references for this slide. You can also visit this link and you can get more information. So let's do the summary. We have seen what is part 211, introduction to 11 subparts, brief discussion about the subpart A, B and C, 483 observations related to these three subparts. Hope you learned something new. If you like, share video with your friends and stay connected with Fusion Knowledge. Thank you.